What's that? Want to lower the light? I mean, I'm fine. Am I on? No. Oh. The lighting okay? Is the dimness okay? Pat's finding it a little bit too bright. Shall we dim it a little bit more? Oh, there? I think that's only for that. Mike's right there. He can dim it a little bit. I need to introduce for a minute anyways. No, I agree with you. It's a little bright. Will he be caught on camera if you go? No? Okay, so you can start it because I have an introduction. Okay. Great, thanks. Okay, good evening. And welcome to June 2025 First Arts Auction. For those of you in attendance in the room, I'd like to welcome you all. It's a pleasure to see you. And for those of you online at home, nice to not see you. And we would like to, of course, remind you that while the auction is going on, there will be a 5 to 8 second delay. So if you're watching and bidding, be cognizant of the fact that the bid may have already happened. So bid a little bit faster, perhaps. So just be aware of that there is a lag. Secondly, we would like to, of course, take a moment to acknowledge all of the dedication that Ingo has dedicated as one of the founding members of First Arts and an integral part of the Inuit art community. He is, of course, retiring, and I think with that we should give him a round of applause and a congratulations on years of accomplishments and a wonderful retirement. And of course, I'm saying that on behalf of everyone from First Arts, as well as us at Wilkins, and everyone in the audience. And at home. So with that, we've got a wonderful auction today. I'm hearing a little bit of feedback. I don't know if it's just me. Filled with a really good mix of stone, textile, works on paper, and First Nations art. And I hope you all had a chance to preview online, preview in the galleries, preview at home. And I wish everyone a successful bidding today. Pickups can begin as early as tomorrow. You can call the number on the website, email the team here, and it would be our pleasure to assist with the next steps. So without further ado, we will begin with lot number 1. With the attributed Ashuna work of the Standing Mother. And we will start her off at, right, yes, of course. We will start her off at $1,600. $1,600 asking on her. Is there interest at $1,600? At $1,600 asking, may I go $1,600 now? I've got a bid now of $1,600, thank you, asking $1,700. I have $1,600 bid now, asking $1,700 to the rest. I can sell with the opening bid only of $1,600 with fair warning at $1,600. That sold then at $1,600 and the paddle was $504. And lot number 2 is the second of the Cape Dorset works. This is the Standing Woman, a wonderful early piece from the 1950s. And we'll start the bidding here at $3,000. $3,000 to open. Is there interest at $3,000? At $3,000 to open, may I say $3,000? At $3,000 to open, is there any interest at $3,000? No interest at $3,000 with fair warning, and I'll move that along then. And lot number 3 is the Tunu, and here it is, and this is the Standing Man, a good early 50s again. And we will, with good provenance, Toronto collection and exhibition history here with the McMaster. And we'll start the bidding here at $1,200 with Andrew. and I have $1,300 now looking for 14. 14 is now bid online and asking $1,500. I have $1,400 bid online asking $1,500 now. I have $1,400 bid now, $1,500 back in and asking 16. $1,600 back in now asking 17. I have $1,600 bid online asking $1,700 now. At $1,600 bid with fair warning at $1,600, I can call fair warning and sell at $1,600. That sold then, that's $1,600, and that went to petal 3,000. And lot number 4 is the couple with the dog, and a wonderful stone example here. And we'll start the bidding here at $2,600. $2,600 asking now on the lot at $2,600. At $2,600 asking on the lot, may I say $2,600? At $2,600, Nadine, I can get you in at $2,600. Reasonable price here. I've got bids now at $2,600 on the telephone and asking $2,800. I have $2,600 bid asking $2,800 now. I can sell at the opening bid of $2,600 with fair warning at $2,600 bid. I can sell then at $2,600. That's sold. And that went to petal 2061. And carrying on, this is the Inuit artist. This is the bear with captured seal from Port Harrison. And this is lot number 5. And we'll start the bidding here at $3,000 I have with Andrew and asking $3,200 now. I have $3,000 bid now. I have $3,200 now and looking for 4. I have $3,200 bid now, asking $34 online again at $3,400 and asking $3,600 now. I have $3,400 bid now, asking $36. At $3,400 bid, asking $36. Ingo, are we in at 36? Waiting on the phones, holding online at $3,400, asking $3,600. $3,400 is bid now, asking $3,600. I'm going to call fair warning against online. Ingo, if we're out, I'm going to sell it then online at $3,400. Fair warning at $3,400 bid, and that went online again at $3,000. And lot number 6. This is this wonderful example. Again, the fisherman and the catch, an early piece with mixed material. Love the look on his face. I've got an opening bid with Andrew at $3,000, and I have an advance of $3,200 now, and I'm looking for $3,400. I have $3,200 bid now and asking $34. $34 is bid now. I have $3,600 bid and asking $38. $3,600 is with my order bid asking $38. $38 is bid now. I have $4,000 bid with my order bid and asking $4,200. I have $4,000 bid, $4,200 is now online and asking $4,400. I have $4,200 bid against mine, asking $4,400 now. At $4,200 bid now online, I can call fair warning at $4,200, and I can sell then with Andrew's order bid at $4,200 and selling then at $4,200. That's your bid then at $4,200. Online again at $3,000. Lot number 7 is next, and it's the Johnny Inukpuk, the mother and child, and we'll start the bidding here at $10,000. $10,000 asking on the Inukpuk at $10,000. $10,000 asking on this, may I say 10,000? At $10,000 with the opening bid, may I say 10,000? At $10,000. We'll move that along then at $10,000 to lot number 8. And it is, of course, the infamous Bo Dick, and it is the ghost mask. And I've got bids to start us off online with Andrew at an opening bid of $24,000. And I'm asking $26,000 now. I have $24,000. Pat, are you in at $26,000? I've got online $26,000 and $28,000 now, asking $30,000. Pat's now in at $30,000 and asking $32,000 now. I have $30,000 online, asking $32,000. Online I have now $32,000. $34,000 would be the next bid. We're in at $34,000 on the telephone, and asking $36,000. I've got $34,000 with Pat asking $36,000 now. I have $34,000 bid asking $36,000. I can call fair warning at $34,000 with Pat's order bid at $34,000 and selling then at $34,000. Pat's order bid then at $34,000 and the paddle was 2053. And lot number 9, the first of the works, the paintings, beginning with the Morisot, and it's a classic example. We'll start the bidding here at $15,000 on the Morisot painting. $15,000 asking on this. Is there interest at $15,000? At $15,000 on this iconic work at $15,000. $15,000 on the Morisot painting. May I say $15,000? We'll pass the lot then and carry on to lot number 10. Lot number 10 is the work by Janvier, and as pointed out, it's the Oilers. Which feels like it should be apropos for right around now. An example, we'll start this off at $10,000. $10,000 to go on the Janvier. Is there interest at $10,000? $10,000 to go. At $10,000, may I start this work off at $10,000? At $10,000. Oh, I see. At $10,000, I have $10,000. We're just trying to get a bidder online going at $10,000. Shall I move this along then? Carrying on to lot number 11, which is the Benjamin Chichi. And we'll start the bidding here at $3,000, asking $3,000. I've got Vadim in at $3,000. I have $3,400 now I have to Andrew and asking $36,000. $36,000 now I have in the room and asking $38,000. I have $3,600 bid now, asking $38,000. At $3,600 bid here, asking $3,800 now. Against both online platforms, $3,800 now back in. $4,000 is bid, and asking $42,000. I have $4,000 bid on the aisle, asking $4,200 next. At $4,000 bid, asking $4,200. At $4,000, I'm calling fair warning, at $4,000, and selling at $4,000. Well bought then at $4,000. What was your paddle again? Was it 502? Here we are. And the first of the Kenojuak works in today's auction. This is lot number 12, the 2 ravens on the land. And this is a colored graphite pencil. And we'll start the bidding here at $4,600. $4,600 asking on this. May I say $4,600? At $4,600, may I say $4,600? At $4,600, may I start you off at $4,600? With fair warning then, at $4,600, I will move this along at $4,600. And carrying on to lot 13, and it's the second of the works by the artist. And this is the floral passage from 2007. And we'll start the bidding here at $2,400. At $2,400 I have, and now $2,600 now, and asking $28,000. I have $2,600 bid now, asking $2,800. At $2,600 bid, asking $28,000. Are we all through then at $2,600? and that's to go at $2,600. And lot 14 is the first of the two by Luke Engahudluk, and this is the print, the Fisherman and Hunter Baker Lake. And we'll start the bidding here at 16 with Vadim. I have 16 and $1,700 is bid now and looking for 1,800. I have $1,700 bid asking $1,800 now. 18 back in and asking 19. I have $1,800 online looking for $1,900 now. At $1,800 bid now with Vadim's order asking $1,900. Are we through then at $1,800? Online is bid at $1,800 and I can sell then at $1,800. That's sold then at $1,800. Thank you so much. And the second by the artist, and this is the muskox from 77. And again, we'll start with bids at, Andrew's in at $1,600 now, and $1,700 I have, $1,800 back in and looking for 19. I have $1,800 bid now and asking 1,900. At $1,800 bid now, asking 1,900 now. At 18, Ingo, I think you've got a phone order coming up. Cancelled. Thank you so much. 18 is bid now, looking for 19. Are we through at 1,800? All through then and selling online at 1,800. Sold at $1,800, and that went to the other platform, to lot 3,000. And lot 16 is next, and it's the Abraham Angik Reuben. And this is a wonderful and flowing example. And we'll start the bidding on the Sedna at $5,000. At $5,000, I have Mark's order bid at $5,000 and asking $5,500 now. And $5,500 is bid. $6,000 I have now and asking $65,000. $6,500 is bid now and asking $7,000. Mark's back in at $7,000 and asking $7,500 is bid. $8,000 I have now and asking $85,000. I have $8,000 bid now and asking $8,500. At $8,000 bid, Mark's bid then, holding at $8,000 and selling then at $8,000. $8,000 it is, and that's paddle 509. Lot 17 is, well, we had this on the front page of our website because it was so emotionally capturing. This is this well-published example, The Power of the Shaman. And we'll start this work off at $4,600. At $4,600 asking on this, at $4,600. At $4,600 I have, and looking for $4,800 now. I've got $4,600 bid asking $4,800 now. $4,800 is bid. $5,000 I have now. Next bid would be $5,500. I have $5,000 bid here asking $5,500 now to Hebe. At $5,000 bid asking $55,000. $5,500 is bid. $6,000 is bid now and asking $6,500. I have $6,000 bid now asking $6,500. I have $6,000 in the room now. I'm asking $65,000. Feels like we're going to sell then at $6,000. Against you at $6,000. I'm selling then at $6,000. And that went to pedal 506 at $6,000. And lot 18, and it is this early example of the Haida work. The sea captain figure from the mid-19th century. And we'll start the bidding here at $36,000. $36,000 asking now on this early Haida example at $36,000. $36,000 asking on this Haida example is earned at $36,000 now. At $36,000, may I say $36,000. With fair warning then, at $36,000. And carrying on to lot 19, the Augustus Bean. And this is the Tlingit Feast Bowl. And we'll start the bidding here at $6,500. $6,500 on the feast bowl. Is there interest at $6,500? I have $6,500 now. I have $7,000 bid now and asking $7,500. At $7,000 bid now, asking $7,500. At $7,000 bid, asking $7,500 now. Are we through then? At $7,000 with fair warning at $7,000. Carrying on to lot 20 now. And this is the feast spoon, a good 19th century example now. And I've got bids in my book to start me off at $3,000. What do you have, Andrew? I've got $3,000 with me. You're in at 32. I have $3,400 bid now and asking 36. I've got $3,400 with my advanced order now and asking $3,600. $3,600 and I have $3,800. $4,000 is bid. I had a bidder on the floor. I'm holding at $4,000 with Mark's bidder and asking $4,200. I have $4,000 bid now, asking $42. $42 back in with Nadine and looking for $44. I have $4,400 now back in online and asking $46. I have $4,600 Mark's bidder now and asking $48. I have $4,600 bid here and asking $48. $4,800 now on the phone and asking $5,000. I have $5,000 now is bid and asking $5,500. I have $5,000 bid here and asking $5,500 now. At $5,000 with Mark's bidder, holding at $5,000, and I'm selling with Mark's bidder at $5,000. Fair warning, and sold then at $5,000, and that went to Mark's bidder, and that went to paddle 2054. Lot 21 is the first of the totems in the auction tonight. And this is a well-made example. No, this is the David Conquita. This is the model totem, and it's an early 20th century cedar one. And we'll start the bidding here at $2,600. At $2,600 asking on the cedar totem. At $2,600 asking now. At $2,600 asking, is there interest at $26? At $2,600 with fair warning then at $2,600. And carrying on to lot 22, and it is the first of the two Joes in tonight's auction. And there we are, and this is the portrait head. And we'll start the bidding here at $4,600 now. At $4,600 asking on the Joe head, is there interest at $4,600? At $4,600 now, is there interest at $46? I've got a bid online now at $4,600 and asking $48. I have $4,600 online asking $4,800. Phoebe, are we in at 48? No. Holding then at $4,600 bid online at $4,600. Selling then at $4,600. That's online at 46. And next is the second of the two Joes, and this is this very cute otter. And we'll start the otter off with bids at $700 I have to Vadim, and looking for $750 now. Vadim's in at $700 and asking $750. $700 is bid now. $750 would be the next bid to you, Hebe, if you'd like. At $750 I can take. Holding at $700 bid, asking $750. $750 I have Hebe's bid, and now looking for $800. I have $750 now on the telephone. $8 now I have back online and asking $850. $850 is on the telephone and asking $900. $900 is now online and asking $950. $950 I have with Hebe's bidder and asking $1,000 now. $1,000 is bid. $1,100 is next. I'm holding at $1,000 online, asking $1,100. Are we through then? Online, I have $1,000 and selling at $1,000. Sold then at $1,000. 7014. And lot 24 is next, and it's the Inuit, and this is the seal hunters, and an emotional carving, and we'll start the bidding here at $4,000. $4,000 on the hunting scene, at $4,000 to go. At $4,000 asking now, may I say 4,000? At $4,000 online, $4,200 I have with me now and asking 44. I have $4,200 bid now asking 4,400. At $4,200 bid, did you want to bid 44? I have $4,200 with my order bid asking 4,400. Pat's now in at $4,400 asking 46. I have $4,400 bid now asking 4,600. Are we through then? At $4,400, and I can sell with Pat's bidder at $4,400. Sold then. That's $4,400, and that went to paddle 2062. And another Inutsiak. This is the standing mother and child, a 60s work, and we'll start the bidding here at $2,600. At $2,600 asking on this, may I say 26? Love how she's holding her braid. At $2,600 asking on this, is there any interest at 26? At $2,600 asking now, no interest? We'll move that along then to lot 26 with the John Pangnark. And this is an unusual piece with the mixed material. It's the stone and ivory holding the amulet. And we'll start the bidding here at $30,000 on the Pangnark. At $30,000 to start. At $30,000 on this important work, may I say 30,000? At 30,000. With fair warning then, at $30,000. Carrying on to lot 27, which is the Jacob Erbcock, and it is the caribou. And we'll start this off at $1,600. $1,600 I have a bid and asking 17 now. 17 is bid now. Are you in at 18? 19, may I say? 2,000, 2,200, 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, 3,000. $3,000. It's not become someone's darting eyes at you behind you. At $3,000 bid I have at 3,000. It's your bid at $3,000 with fair warning at 3,000. Sold then at $3,000 to paddle 508, well bought. Lot 28 is next, and it's the Screeching Bird Spirits, and we'll start the bidding here at $1,600. Oh, I'm sorry, at $1,400. Ingo's in at $1,400 I have, and $1,500 now. I have $1,400 bid, and I'm $1,500 now, and looking for 16 back to you, Ingo. 16 you're in, and looking for 17. I have $1,600 bid now, asking $1,700. At $1,600 bid on the telephone, asking 17, I can call fair warning at $1,600 and sell then with Ingo's bidder at $1,600. Sold then, that's $1,600, and the paddle was 2060. And the Nick Sikuark, this is lot 29, and the Spirit with Wild Hair. I sure am. And we'll start the bidding off at $2,000. I've got Andrew in at $2,000 and looking for $2,200 if you'd like. $2,200 bid and asking $2,400 to either of you. I have $2,400 now, $2,600. Are you in at 28? 3,000, 32. 34. 36, 38, 4,000, 4,200 is next. I've got $4,000 with Nadine's phone order asking $4,200. I'm holding at $4,000 asking 42. New bidder online, 42. Asking 44. Holding online then with my new bidder at $4,200, asking $4,400 now. At $4,200 bid asking 44. I'm calling fair warning and selling online at $4,200 with Vadim's bidder at 42. Selling at $4,200. 7014 is the paddle. And lot 30 is next, and it's by the same artist, Nick Sikuark, and we are now selling the Ice Worm Spirit, I'm sorry. Also, I love this. And we'll start the bidding here at $1,000. Andrew's in at $1,000 and asking $1,100 is bid now. 12 is bid. 13 would you like? 14 back online. 15 now. 16 is bid. $1,700. 18 online. 19 now. It's okay, I'll get you in. 2,000 in goes in. Asking 22 back online. Are we looking for 2,400? In goes in at $2,400 bid now. Asking 26. I have Ingo holding at $2,400 now, asking $2,600 next. At $2,400 bid, asking 26. Are we through then at $2,400? With fair warning, I've got Ingo's bidder at $2,400 and selling then at $2,400. Sold then $2,400, and the paddle was 2060. And lot 31 is another work by the same artist. This is the drum dancer now. And we'll start the bidding here at $700. $700 to go. I've got 7 online now, asking $750. I have $750 bid now, asking $800 now. I have $750 bid, asking $800. At $750 bid, 8 now back in, asking $850. At $800 bid now, asking $850. Are we through at $800? At $800 only, are we through then? At $800, and I can sell online bid at $800. That sold then at $800, and that went to $3,000. And carrying on tonight, this is the first of the Karoo Ashevak works. Classic work by the artist, and we'll start the bidding here at $6,000 on the Karoo. At $6,000 to start this off, may I say 6,000? I have $6,000 now. I have $6,500 bid now, and I'm looking for 7,000. I have $6,500, $7,000 now in, and against you, looking for 7,500 if you like. At $7,000, I have to Nadine asking 75. At $7,000 bid, asking 7,500. Are we through then at $7,000? With Nadine's bid here at $7,000, and I can sell then at 7,000. Sold then to Nadine's bidder at 7,000, and the paddle was 2069. And carrying on is to Judas, and this is the man tugging at an owl spirit, or men tugging at the owl spirit. It's a substantial sized work as well. Could really just build a house around you this work. And we'll start the bidding here at $8,000. $8,000 on the Judas. Who's in at 8,000? At $8,000 on this large example, $8,000 at $8,000. With fair warning at $8,000. Carrying on then, and this is lot 34, and of course the cover lot in tonight's auction. And this will, the seated mother and child, Eliasiapic. It was coming out. I get nervous, okay? I get nervous. Okay, so we will start the bidding here with Andrew at $16,000. And I have $17,000 bid, $18,000. I have $19,000 bid now and asking $20,000. I have $19,000 bid here and looking for $20,000 now. At $19,000 bid, looking for $20,000. Are we through then? That's my order bid holding at $19,000. I can sell to my bidder at $19,000 with fair warning at $19,000. Sold then. It's $19,000 and my paddle is 1030. And the Pudlow Pudlet is next. The woman with bird image. And we'll start the bidding here at $1,400. I've got Vadim now in at $1,400 and $1,500 now. 15 is bid, asking $1,600 I have now. $1,700 is bid. $1,800 is bid now, asking $1,900. I have $1,800 bid to Vadim's order, asking $1,900 now. At 18 bid now, I can sell then at $1,800 with Vadim's bidder at $1,800. Vadim's bid it is at $1,800. Paddle. Thank you. And 36 is the next lot. And it's the par. This is the geese, men, and animals. And we'll start the bidding here at $2,000. $2,000 asking on this if there's interest at $2,000. At $2,000. $2,000 asking on the par. May I say $2,000? At $2,000. Carrying on to lot 37 and another work by Kanojuak. And this is the Night Hunter. We'll start the bidding at $2,000 on this. $2,000 asking on the Night Hunter if there's interest at $2,000. At $2,000. $2,000. Carrying on to lot 38, and this is another work by the artist with beautiful bold colors. And we'll start the bidding here at $2,400. I have a bid then with my bidder at $2,400 and looking for $2,600 now. I have $2,600 online. $2,800 is bid with me. $3,000 I have now. My bid is at $3,200 now. $3,400 is bid. I have $3,600 to my bidder and looking for $38,000. $38,000 is bid. I have $4,000 now. My bidder's holding at $4,000. At $4,000. I can sell then. One more time, holding with fair warning at $4,000. I can sell at $4,000. Sold then, that's my bidder at $4,000. My paddle was 1040. And the Oshwetuk Ipili, this is lot 39, and this is a Sedna. And we'll start the bidding on $14,000 on the Sedna. At $14,000 to start the Sedna. At $14,000. $14,000 asking, may I say $14,000? At $14,000. With fair warning then, at $14,000. And carrying on to lot 40. Here we are, the Walking Bear and the Maliki, and we'll start the bidding here at $6,000. I've got Vadim now starting me off at $6,000 and looking for $6,500 now. I have $6,000 bid now, asking $65,000. Mark's now in at $6,500 and asking $7,000. I have $6,500 bid now. I have $7,000 bid. I'm looking for $7,500 asking. $7,500 is bid now, asking $8,000. I have Mark in at $7,500, asking $8,000. Pat's now in at $8,000, asking $8,500. $8,500 is bid. $9,000 is next. $9,000 I have with Pat's bidder. $9,500 Mark's in now. I'm asking $10,000 now. $10,000 is bid. $11,000 is next. $11,000 is bid now and looking for $12,000. $12,000 is bid, asking $13,000. $13,000 is bid now, asking $14,000. $14,000 is bid, asking $15,000. $15,000 I have with Mark's bidder and asking $16,000. $16,000 Pat's in now, asking $17,000. $17,000 I have now with Mark and asking $18,000 now. Mark's holding $18,000 now, Pat's back in, asking $19,000. $19,000 is bid now, looking for $20,000. I'm holding then at $19,000 with Mark's bidder at $19,000. At $19,000 bid, I'm calling fair warning at $19,000, and I'm selling then with Mark's bidder at $19,000. Sold at $19,000. That's Mark's bid, paddle 2055. And the Pauta is next. The Pauta Sela, and this is the Dancing Bear, and this is bronze. This came from a really good collection that we have, that Wilkins was also dealing with, the Micklejohn collection. And they had really, their home was beautiful and they had wonderful taste and just a really eclectic collection of things. So this one is quite nice. And we'll start the bidding here at $2,000. At $2,000 on this little Pauta bronze, is there interest at $2,000? $2,000. It had pride of placement in their home at $2,000. At $2,000, was there interest at $2,000? At $2,000. May I say $2,000? That's too bad. Lot 42 is the next work by Pauta, and this is the Playing Seal. And we'll start the Playing Seal at $700. A modest $700 is bid yes, and $750 I have, and I'm looking for $800 if I may. 8 you're in and looking for $850. $850. Are you in at 9? $950. $1,000. $1,100. And $1,200. $1,300. $1,200 I have now, asking $13 now. $13 new bidder. $1,400 if you'd like. I have $1,400 is bid, asking $15. $1,500. May I say $1,600? Asking $17. I have $1,600 right here, asking $1,700 now. 17 back in. Are you in at 18? And $1,900. 18 now is in, asking $1,900 asking. I've got $1,800 bid. Are we through then at $1,800? I can sell then at $1,800. $1,800, thank you. And the paddle is 508. And the Christian White. This will be included in the upcoming this will be featured in an upcoming exhibition book, in the book. So this will be included in the upcoming book. So excellent provenance on this. And we'll start the bidding with Vadim at $8,000. I've got Vadim's opening bid at $8,000, and I'm asking $8,500 now. I've got $8,000 bid, asking $8,500. $8,500 is bid now. I have $9,000, asking $9,500 to either of you. I've got $9,000 bid, asking $9,500. I've got a bid of $9,000, asking $9,500 now. $9,500 back in, asking $10,000. I've got $9,500 bid now, asking $10,000. At $9,500 bid, asking $10,000. Are we through then? I can sell at $9,500 with fair warning at $9,500. Sold then, $9,500 is the bid, and that went to 2069. Well bought. And the David A. Boxley. And we'll start the bidding here at $2,400 now. $2,400 asking. Is there interest at $2,400? At $2,400, may I say $2,400? At $2,400, may I say $2,004? Carrying on to lot 45. And this is the Gary Miniker Russ. Another Argillite piece in the auction this evening, a more contemporary piece. And we'll start the bidding at $3,000 with Andrew. And now I'm asking $3,200. I have $3,000 bid now, 32. I saw Mark's hand first, asking 34. Ingo's now in, and asking 36. Now I have to Mark, looking for 38. 38, Ingo's in. And asking $4,000, I have Mark's bidder, asking 42. $4,200 is bid, asking 44. 44, Mark's in now. Looking for 46, I have to Ingo, and asking 48. I've got Ingo holding at $4,600. New bidder now at $4,800, I have Nadine in. And $5,000 is next. $5,000 I have back in with Ingo's bidder, asking $5,500. $5,500 Mark's bidder, looking for $6,000. $6,000 I have Ingo's bidder in now, and asking $65. I'm holding with Ingo's bidder at $6,000. At $6,000 I have, asking $65. I'm calling fair warning with Ingo's bidder successfully at $6,000. $6,000 I have, Ingo's bidder, and your paddle was 2051. And another work by Norvell Morisseau, The Merman. And we'll start the bidding at $6,000. $6,000 asking on this. Hebe's now in at $6,000, looking for $6,500. Pat's in at $6,500, asking $7,000. $7,000 is bid, looking for $7,500. $7,500, Pat's bidder is now, and asking $8,000. $8,000 I have Hebe's bidder, and asking $8,500. $8,500 Pat says, and asking $9,000. $9,000 I have Hebe's bidder now, and asking $9,500. $9,500 Pat's bid. $10,000 is next. $10,000 Hebe's bid now, and asking $11,000 if I may. $11,000 is with Pat now, asking $12,000. $12,000 I have Hebe's bidder, and $13,000 is next. $13,000 I have with Pat's bidder, looking for $14,000. $14,000 Hebe's in, and asking $15,000. Pat's now in at $15,000, asking $16,000. $16,000 is bid. May I say $17,000? $17,000 I have, looking for $18,000 now. $18,000 is bid, asking $19,000. $19,000 I have with Pat's bidder. Now I'm asking $20,000. $20,000 is bid now, asking $22,000. $22,000 I have with Pat, looking for $24,000. 26 is next. $26,000 is bid. $28,000 asking. $28,000 I have with Hebe. Now $30,000 asking. $30,000 is bid to Pat and asking $32,000 now. $32,000 I have, looking for $34,000 now. I'm holding with Hebe's bidder then at $32,000. Now is your chance to jump in, the audience, holding at $32,000. I'm calling fair warning then at $32,000 with Hebe's bidder at $32,000. That's sold then at $32,000 and the paddle was 2066. And the second Moriso. This is the Animal Spirit, an early work, a gouache on cardboard. And we'll start the bidding here at $3,800. Asking $3,800 on this. So cute. At $3,800. Oh, you know, no? Carrying on then. Lot 48 is the O-jig. And we'll start the O-jig off at $2,400. At $2,400 asking now. I'm asking $2,400. 24 I have with Nadine. I have $2,600 now and asking $28. 28 I have bid now and asking $3,000. I'm holding at $2,800. You're bidding still at 28. I mean, I could bid you more. At $2,800 bid, still with Nadine at $2,800. All right, so we're going to call fair warning then at $2,800. Against you all, I can sell at $2,800. That's sold then at $2,800, and the paddle was 2050. And the Peter Savoga. And here we are, and this is the family group. And we'll start the bidding here at $4,600. At $4,600, I have Ingo in at $4,600 and asking $48. I've got Ingo in at $4,600. $4,800 is bid now and looking for $5,000. Got Ingo now in at $5,000. Did you want to bid $55? $5,500 is bid, looking for $6,000. Asking $6,500. Holding with Ingo's bidder at $6,000. $6,000 I have with Ingo's bidder at $6,000. $6,500. $7,000. $75,000. Yes? $8,000. $8,500. $9,000. In the room I have $8,500. I'm calling fair warning at $8,500 and selling at $8,500. Well bought then. What's your paddle? 510. And the John Tic Tac. Because a sale is not a sale without a Tic Tac. And this is the figure with raised arms. And we'll start the bidding here. 50, what have I done here? I've skipped a lot, haven't I? No, I've done, here's the first Tic Tac. I'm so sorry. At $3,000. This is the head at $3,000. $3,000 asking on the Tic Tac at $3,000. $3,000 I have with Hebe and asking $3,200 now. I've got $3,000 bid now, $3,200 I have, and I'm looking for $34,000. I have $3,400 bid now, asking $36,000. I've got $3,400 bid now, asking $36. I can call fair warning at $3,400 and sell at $3,400. Sold at $3,400, and the paddle was 2065. And the next is another little tic-tac, or an attribution to. And we'll start the bidding here at only $400. A token of the sale, asking only $400. Nadim's in at 400. I'm looking for 425 now. Are you on the? I've got 425. Am I doing something wrong? 450 I have now with Pat. 475 I have in the room. Are you in at 500? 550 and 650 and 750. Got Pat in at $700. Now I'm asking $750 back to the online bidder. $750 I have online. 800. Looking for $850. Got Pat's bidder at $800, asking $850 now. At $850 I have. Are you in at 900? 950. I have Pat's bidder at $900, asking $950 now. Are we through that at 900? With Pat's bidder holding at $900, and I can sell then at 900. Pat's bid it is at 900, and your paddle was 2068. And 52 is the next lot, and it is this very cute Owl and Three Chicks by Ashwituk Pili. Love this one. And we'll start the bidding here at $10,000. $10,000 asking on this. Is there interest at 10 marks? Now in at 10,000. Asking 11,000 now. I have $10,000 bid. $11,000 I have now, and asking 12,000 marks. Now in at 12,000 and asking 13. I have $12,000 bid now, asking 13,000. At $12,000 bid, asking 13. Are we through at 12,000? With fair warning at $12,000. That's your bid mark at $12,000, and your paddle was 2063. And carrying on is the captured bird with captured fish, the Pitsiolak. And we'll start the bidding at only $1,600. $1,600 on the bird and fish. Was there interest at $1,600? At $1,600 asking, may I say $1,600? At $1,600, may I say 16? With fair warning, next lot then is back to the works by the Haida artists, beginning with the ship panel pipe. And this is, again, a good early to mid-19th century argillite and bone. And we'll start the bidding here at $14,000. At $14,000, marks in at $14,000. $15,000 I have. Looking for $16,000 is bid. Asking $17,000. I have $16,000 bid now. Looking for $17,000. At $16,000 bid, are we through at 16? Selling then at $16,000. Mark's bid it is at $16,000, and the paddle is 2063. And the model totem pole, a really fabulous size and a good old pole, and we'll start the bidding here at $5,000 on the argillite totem. At $5,000, may I say 5,000? At $5,000, is there any interest to start off at $5,000? With fair warning, at $5,000. And carrying on to 56 is the Willy Seaweed, and this is the dancing baton, the dance baton. And we'll start the bidding here again at only $5,000. At $5,000 to go, may I say 5,000? At $5,000 to start. At $5,000. Carrying on then to lot 57. And this is the Charlie James. the Thunderbird figure. And we'll start the bidding here with bids online. I've got $550 now, and $600 I have, and I'm looking for $650. I have it now and asking $700. I have $650 bid now, asking $700. At $650 bid. At $650 only, with fair warning, at $650. That's sold online at $650 to paddle 3,000. And the George Nelson, this is a good model totem, the mid-20th century, cedar and polychrome, and start me off at $2,400. $2,400 to go on this, may I say 24? At $2,400 to start. At $2,400, any further advance on $2,400. Carrying on is the next of the totems, a little bit earlier, early 20th century, and again, a polychromed example from a Vancouver collection. And again, start me at $2,400 bid. At $2,400 asking, may I say 24? At $2,400. Any further advance in at $2,400. And carrying on to the Jesse Unark. This is the Eskimo woman, and stone cut print, and we'll start her off at $4,600, and you've got $5,000, thank you. And I have $5,500 with my bid, $6,000 I have. I have $6,500 with my order bid, $7,000 is bid. I have $7,500 bid now, and looking $8,000 I have. My bid is at $8,500 now. $9,000 is bid. My bid is $9,500 now. $10,000 is bid now. I have $11,000 looking for $12,000. I have $11,000 to my bidder asking $12,000 now at $11,000 bid. Holding with my bidder then at $11,000, and I can sell then at $11,000. Fair warning. $11,000. That's my bidder, paddle 1020. 2 pages. And 61 is the next lot. The Kingalik. And we will start the Man and Bear lino cut print with an opening bid of $400. I've got $1,100. I like that. Looking for $1,200. I have $1,100 with multiple bids. $1,200 I have back in. Asking $13. Sorry, what do you, Vadim, you have? 15. No, you have 15. Asking 16. I have $1,500 now, and the other platform is catching up. Now you've got $1,600, thank you. Looking for 17. I have $1,600 bid now, asking 17. At 16 bid, are we through at 16? With fair warning at $1,600. Vadim's bid it is at $1,600. 2-6, thank you. And lot 62. Now this is the first fabric work in tonight's auction. The 30 Birds, a relatively contemporary work. And we'll start the bidding at $1,400. $1,400 on 30 Birds. I mean, that's like almost $100 a bird. Wait, less. 30 birds. Like $50 a bird. Is there any interest? $1,400 for some birds? No. 63 is the second of the textiles in the auction. This is a tapestry now. The Spring Break. And we'll start the bidding here at $1,600 now. I've got a bid of 16 now. It's $1,700 I have. And $1,800 is bid now. I have 19. $2,000 I have with Nadine's order bid and asking 22. I've got 22 against then. $2,400 is bid, asking 26. I've got $2,400 bid now, asking 26. Are we through then at 24? Nadine's bid it is at $2,400. There we are, $2,400, and the paddle was 2052. And this is the second work by Karu Ashevak in tonight's auction. A charming example, and from the early 70s. And we'll start the bidding here at $15,000. At 15, I have $16,000 is bid now, looking for 17. I have $16,000 bid now, asking 17 now. At $16,000 bid, looking for 17. Are we through then with my bid at $16,000? And that's with me then at $16,000. And carrying on to lot 65, and that is the David Ikutak. And we'll start the bidding here. This is the father and child now, a rare father and child. We'll start the bidding with Andrew at $4,600. Vadim's now in at $4,800. I've got 5,000. What do you have, 5,000? I'm looking for $5,500 now. I have $5,000 bid now, asking $5,500. You can go $5,500 is bid. $6,000 I have, looking for 65. You can go $6,500 with Vadim. $7,000 I have to Andrew's bidder, looking for $7,500 now. $75 I have with Vadim. $8,000 now I have with Andrew, looking for $8,500. Got $8,000. That's Andrew's order bid at $8,000 at $8,500 now in, and $9,000 I have Andrew's bidder, looking for $95. Andrew's holding at $9,000 against you, Vadim. I'm holding at $9,000. I can sell at $9,000 with fair warning at $9,000. Selling. Andrew's bid it is. That's $9,000, and that went to paddle $3,000. And the John Kavik. And we'll start this off at $2,000. At $2,000, Andrew's in at $2,000 and looking for 22 now. At $2,000. I've got a bid at $2,000, looking for 22. Are we through then? At $2,000, 22 in time, and asking 24. I've got $2,200 bid now, asking 24. I can sell at $2,200 with fair warning. That's sold to you, Andrew, at $2,200 to paddle 3,000. And the John Kavik is next, and this is the swimming seal. And we'll start the bidding here at $1,400. Vadim's in at $1,400 and $1,500 asking now. I have 14 bid now, looking for 15. 15 is bid, asking 16. I have 15 bid now, asking 16. I've got 16, 17 is my bidder, and I'm looking for $1,800 to either of you. I have $1,700 bid, looking for $1,800. At $1,700 was with my bidder, looking for 18. Are we through then? That's with me then at $1,700. That's my bid then at $1,700. And next is the Jimmy John. This is lot 68, and it is the mask. Chalnith, and this is the gross headdress. And we'll start the bidding here with you, Vadim, again, with an opening bid of $3,000 and asking $3,200 now. I've got an opening bid of $3,000, asking $32. At $3,000 bid now, looking for $3,200. Are we through then? And I could sell with the opening bid of $3,000. Sold $3,000. 7027. And the Norman Jackson. This is lot 69. And this is the Alaska mask. Again, we'll start this off at $3,000. At $3,000, asking on the mask at $3,000. At $3,000 to go on the mask. Is there interest at $3,000? At $3,000. With fair warning at $3,000. Nadine, you're in at 3,000. I have protection then at 32. It would be 34 at yours. $34 is your bid then, asking 36. I can sell then at $3,400 to Nadine's bidder at $3,400. That's to you then to paddle 2061. And lot 70 is next, and another totem. This is a wonderful example from the Renaissance era of totem making, 1960s, from a Vancouver collection. And we'll start the bidding here at $2,600. I've got Vadim in at $26. I have $2,800 now, and I'm looking for $3,000. $2,800 is bid now, looking for $3,000. At $2,800 bid, asking $3,000. Are we through then at 28? With fair warning at $2,800. Fair warning at $2,800. And lot 71 is the Robert Davidson. This is an early work by the artist, and again, another carved totem. So we'll start the bidding here with multiple bids up to $2,400. $2,800 I have now, and I'm looking for $3,000. At $2,800, $3,000 I have Mark's bid. $3,200 is bid. I'm looking for $3,400. $34 is bid now, asking $36. $36 I have with Pat, and asking $3,800 is bid, and I'm looking for $4,000. $4,000 is bid now with Pat, and asking $42. Nadine's now in at $42, and I'm looking for $44. $44 now is Pat's bid, and asking $46. $46 Nadine is in, and looking for $48. $48 now Pat's bid, and asking $5,000. $5,000 back in with Nadine, and asking $5,500. $5,500 Pat's bid is in, and asking $6,000. $6,000 back in with Nadine, looking for $65. Holding then with Nadine's bid at $6,000. I'm holding at $6,000, and I can sell then $6,500, not quite yet, $7,000 now. I have a sneaky bidder here. I've got $7,000 bid. Would you like 75? Oh, not so sneaky. $7,000. Fair warning then, back with Nadine's bidder then at $7,000. Selling at $7,000. Sold at $7,000, and that went to 2061. And the Jakapozi Upakak is next. And this wonderful carving here, the totemic composition. And we'll start the bidding at $7,000. $7,000 on this carved ivory. Was interested at $7,000. Mark's now in at $7,000 now, and $7,500 I have, and I'm looking for $8,000. $8,000 back in with Mark, and looking for $8,500 now. I have $8,000 bid now, asking $8,500. At $8,000 bid, are we through at $8,000? With Mark's bid, it is at $8,000. That's yours, Mark. That's $8,000, and the paddle was 2069. And the Toonie Sharky, a really wonderfully carved example. These opposing birds, and then following the next lot by the same artist. And we'll start the bidding here at $2,800. $2,800 I have. Got $3,000 bid now, and I'm looking for $3,200. I have $3,000 bid, asking $32. I have $3,000 bid now, asking $3,200 next. Kiwi's now in at $32. Back asking $34. I have $3,200 bid now, asking $34. I can sell then at $3,200 with fair warning at Hebe's bid at $3,200. That's sold then at $3,200, and that went to 2059. And by the same artist, and now we're selling the fish. We're starting off at $1,500 now. $1,800 I have with Mark. $2,000 is bid, and looking for $2,200. 22, 24. Our unit 26, 28. Oh my. Ingo's putting his hand up at 3,000. 32 Mark's now in, asking 34. 34, 36, 38, 4,000. $4,200 is next, 44. Got Ingo holding at $4,200, asking $4,400 now. At $4,200 bid now, are we through at 42? I can sell with Ingo's bidder at $4,200 with fair warning. Sold then. That's 4,200, and that went to 2055. And lot 75 is the Mary, just Mary. I practice at home and then I get nervous. The little owl. I'm Mary. And we'll start the bidding at 400 with Andrew looking for 425 now. I have $400 bid asking 425. We in 425 in the room, asking 450 to either of you now. 450, 475. You're in at 500, can I say? 550 and 6. Holding at the back, are you in at 6? 6. 650 now. Can I say 7? 7 is now 750. 8, 850. Online I have $800. 850 now on the phone with Nadine. And looking for 900, online back in at 900 and asking 950. I have $900 bid online, asking 950 now. Are we through then at 900? 950 back in. $1,000 is next. Back in at 1,000. 11 would be next. 1,100 I have with Nadine, asking 12. I have $1,100. It looks like it's knocking at the online bid. Nope, back in at 12. 13 would be next. 13, asking 14. 14 is bid, looking for 15. $1,500 is bid now, asking 16. I've got $1,500 with Nadine's phone order, looking for 16. I'm calling fair warning at 15. Once and twice, and selling with Nadine's bidder at $1,500. And that went to 2058. And lot 76. This is the seated howling dog. We'll open this at $900. $900 asking on this. May I say 900? At $900 asking. $900. Carrying along to lot 77. And this is the Ighadlik Pudaguk. Am I wrong? I'm right. 70. I've just turned the page too quickly. There we are. And this is the Excited Hawk. And we'll start the bidding at $600. $600 asking on the hawk. May I say $600? At $600 on this little token of a sale, 600. 6. Carrying on is the Mark Tungalik. And this is the First muskox of the auction this evening. That's unusual. And we'll start the bidding at $2,400. $2,400 on the muskox. May I say $2,400? At $2,400 to start. $2,400. Carrying on, this is the same artist, and now we're selling the caribou. And this guy is quite cute. And we'll start at $1,800 now. $1,800 on the little caribou. Would you like 18? Pat's in at $1,800. And I've got 19. $2,000 is with me, and I'm looking for $2,200 now. $2,200 I have, looking for 24. I have $2,200 with Pat's bidder, asking 24 now. Are we through then at 22 when I can sell at $2,200? That's sold then at $2,200 to 2057. And Peter Savoga, and this is this wonderful Baker Lake 3 figures of a family. And we'll start the bidding at $2,600. $2,600 I have. $2,800 is bid. Are you in at $3,000? I have $2,800. $3,000 is bid. $3,200 is bid now. Asking 34. I have $3,200 bid now. Asking 3,400. $3,400 is bid. $3,600 back in with Mark and asking 38. I have $3,600 with Mark's order bid asking 38. Are we through then at 36? 38. $4,000 is bid now, asking 42. I have $4,000 with Mark's bidder now, and I can call fair warning at $4,000. That's sold then at $4,000. Mark, I don't have your paddle for this. 509. Wait a second. Does someone else have a paddle 509 here? No. Okay. I'm just writing Mark. I feel like I've said that paddle before. Somebody else. Okay. Got it. Luke Iksuktariuk is next. For some reason, it is the one artist that I like saying his name. Okay, and we'll start the bidding at $2,000. I've got Vadim in at $2,000. $2,200 is bid now. Did you want to bid 24? I have $2,200 bid now, looking for 24. At 24 is bid. 26 is bid now. Asking 28. I have $2,600 bid now, asking 28. I have $2,600 bid, $2,800 now, $3,000 is bid, looking for 32. I have $3,000 in the room, asking 3,200. I'm calling fair warning, 32 now, 34 is bid now, asking 36. I have $3,400 bid now, calling fair warning, $3,600. $3,800 is bid now, and I'm looking for $4,000. $4,000 I have. $4,200 is bid now, asking 44. In the room is $44 now. 46 is bid now, asking 48. $48 is bid now, $5,000 is bid, and asking $5,500. $5,500. $6,000 is bid, looking for 65. I'm holding at $6,000 now and asking 65. 65. 7,000. Asking 75. 75. Asking 8,000. 8,000. Back to you, Vadim, if you'd like 85. 85. 9,000. 95 would be next. Bidding is at 95. $10,000 is bid now and asking 11. I'm holding at $10,000 in the room at 10,000. We're calling fair warning again, holding in the room at $10,000. I'm selling in the room at $10,000. That's sold then at 10,000 to paddle 508. Thank you. And the Barnabas. This is lot 82, and it is the drum dancer. And we'll start the bidding here at 14. Andrew, you've got a bid of $1,400 and asking $1,500 now. Bid is at with mark at 15. 16. Are you in at 17? 18, 19, 2,000 asking. 22. Are you in at 24? 26, 28. 28 is bid online then. Holding at $2,800 online. At $2,800 bid online, are we through then? At one more. He says yes, one more. 3,000. 32. Holding then again at $3,000. Wait, right? Andrew, you're in at 3,000. Fair warning, you're in at 32. 32 it is. Selling then online at 3,200. Sold at 3,200 and now into 3,000. And 83, following lot, is the Mark Alakasawa and a seated mother and child, and we'll start the bidding at 1,200. Who said yes? Nobody. 1,200. Any interest at 1,200? At $1,200. Next lot then is the John Attic, and that's really cute. And it is the carving a soap dish. Soap planter, I'm sorry, soap planter. Great. And we'll start the bidding here at $1,600. At $1,600, at 16. $1,600 I have at the back now, and 16 is bid. I have $1,700 now. Would you like to bid $1,800 now? 19 now back in. $2,000 is bid. Asking 22. I have $2,000 then in the room, asking 22. Are we through at 2,000? I can sell then at $2,000. Sold at 2,000 to battle 504. And the par, this is lot 85. The graphite drawing, and we will start the bidding here at $2,400. At $2,400 on the graphite drawing. Any interest at 24? Andrew's in at 24, thank you. Looking for 26. At $2,400 bid now, looking for 26. Are we through then at the opening bid of 2,400? Sold at 2,400, and that went to 3,000. And Kiakshuk, this is another hunter scene, and this is another graphite drawing, and we'll start the opening bid at $500. $500 on this little drawing. Was there interest at 500? At $500. $500 at $500. Carrying on to the Shuvenai Ashuna, and there we are, and we'll start the bidding here at 1,500. $1,500 asking on the Ashuna. Is there interest at 15? At $1,500. 15. Carrying on to lot 88. And it is another work. The dog's eating a caribou leg, and another colored pencil. And we'll start the bidding at 15 again. $1,500 asking now at 15. $1,500, may I say 1,500? At $1,500, We'll carry on to lot 89. And another work by Norval Morrisseau. An 80s work, and start me off at $10,000 on the Morrisseau painting, at $10,000. $10,000 asking. Is there any interest at $10,000? At $10,000. Lot 90 is the Rick Rivette, and it's entitled, it's an oil on canvas, The Journey number 25. And start me at $2,600. At $2,600 asking on this, may I say 26? And the Jane Ash Portrait, and $1,300 to start on her work, at $1,300 asking. And the Augustus Bean. Again, this is a good grease bowl, turn of the century, late 19th. And we'll start off at $4,000. At $4,000 to start, at 4,000. At 4,000. And the John Michael, another totem, a Tlingit piece, the Pair of Totems. From a Vancouver collection as well. And we will start the bidding here at $2,400. Andrew, you've got a bid of $2,400, and I'm looking for $2,600 now. I've got an opening bid of $2,400. Are we through then at $2,400? I can sell at the opening bid of $2,400. That's sold to you, Andrew, at $2,400 to paddle $3,000. Next we've got a grouse bowl, cedar and polychrome painting. Again, good provenance to it, and we'll start the bidding here at $500. I've got Vadim now in at $500, and I'm looking for $550 now. Bless you. I have $500 bid now, looking for $550. $550 is now with me and looking for $6. I have $550 now with me, asking $600. Are we through then at $550? With fair warning, that's to my bidder. You've got $6 now, looking for $650, knocking me out. I have $600 now with Vadim. I can sell then with the Vadim's bidder at $600. That's to you. What's your paddle? $7,000. And another work by Oshwetuk, The Kneeling Mother. And we'll start her off at $15,000. At $15,000 I have, $16,000 is with me and looking for $17,000. I have $16,000 with me looking for $17,000 now. At $16,000 I have, asking $17,000. Are we all through then at $16,000? Fair warning, that's to my bidder at $16,000. And carrying on to 96, and it's the Henry, this is the family tree, an ivory, carved ivory work, and start me off at $4,600 on this. At $4,600. $4,600 asking, may I say 46? Carrying on is the David E. Achialik, and this is the drum dancer, well admired piece, and start me at $3,000. At $3,000 on the drum dancer, may I say 3,000? At $3,000. At $3,000. And carrying on to lot 98, and this is the walrus. So I've got an opening bid here of $2,600 and looking for $2,800 now. I have $2,800 with Hebe now and I'm looking for 3,000. $3,000 is bid to Mark. I'm looking for 32. $3,200 is bid to Hebe, asking 34. $34 is bid to Mark, asking 36. 36 is now bid to Hebe, asking 38. 38 now I have with Mark's bidder, and asking 4,000. $4,000 is bid to Hebe, asking 42. I've got $4,000 with Hebe's bidder, asking 42 now. 42 is with Mark, looking for 44. $44 is bid to Hebe, looking for 46. Holding then at $4,400 to Hebe's bid. I'm calling fair warning at $4,400, selling at $4,400. Hebe's bid it is at $4,400, and your paddle was 2059. And 99 is the next lot. It's the Don Yeomans, and this is the Bentwood Feast Dish. And we've got bids online to you, Andrew. At 8,500. I've got $8,500 online, and I'm looking for 9,000 now. I have $8,500 bid now, looking for 9,000. At $8,500 bid, I can sell then at $8,500, $9,000 now in the room, and asking 95. Are you in at 10,000? I've got $9,500 back in online, and I can call fair warning at $9,500 and sell then at $9,500. Andrew, that's your bid at $9,500, and that went to paddle 3,000. And this charming little Bill Reed, and this is a casting of a gold frog as a brooch, and we'll start the bidding here at $4,600. At $4,600. At $4,600, is there any further advance then at $4,600? And that's with me then at 46. And carrying on with some argillite pieces, beginning with the 19th century panel pipe. And we'll start this off with Andrew at $5,000. And I've got $5,500 now. $6,000 is bid, and I'm asking $65. I have $6,000 with Andrew's bid, asking $6,500. At $6,000 bid, are we through then at $6,000? I can sell online at $6,000. That's yours then at $6,000, and that went to $3,000. And another argillite piece, and this is the model totem. And again, it's an unusual one, and we'll start the bidding here at $1,600. At $1,600 on this argillite totem. $16. Carrying on to the John Cross, lot 103. And start me off at $1,200. Andrew, you're now in at $1,200 and asking $13 now. At $1,200 bid now, asking $13. At $1,200 bid, asking $13. Are we through then at $1,200? I can sell at $1,200. That's sold then at $1,200, and that went to paddle 3,000. And a hollow back totem, and we'll start this bid at $1,600 as well. $1,600 on this hollow back totem. May I say $1,600? Bid now is $1,600. I have $1,700. $18 now is with me, asking $1,900. I have $1,800 bid now, looking for $19 now in the room, and asking $2,000. $1,900 is now bid in the room, asking $2,000. I can sell at $1,900. Fair warning, at 19. That's yours at 19 to pedal 510. And Miriam Neuralic, and this is lot 105, and it is another family gathering. And we'll start the bidding here at $5,000 on the family gathering at $5,000. 5,000 at $5,000 to go at $5,000. May I say 5,000 at $5,000. Fair warning then at $5,000. Carrying on, this is a John Panganark, and we will start him off with bids to me at 30. I've got bids, multiple bids here at $3,400, and I'm looking for $3,600 now. I have $3,400 bid asking 36. At $3,400 bid asking 36. Is there any further advance then at $3,400 asking 36? I can sell then at $3,400. Sold, that's my bidder at $3,400, and I went to $10.50. And the George Arlook, and another figural group. And we've got a modest opening bid on this of $500. I've got a bid online at $500. I'm looking for $550 now. I have $500 bid now, looking for $550. At $500 bid now, asking $550. I can sell with the opening bid of $500. That's yours then, online at $500, and that went to $3,000. And another totem. This is an unusual example, 19th century, and we'll start the bidding here. We've got bids then online. It looks like we've got bids on both platforms at $4,600 with multiple bids, looking for $4,800 now. $4,800 is bid online, and asking $5,000. $5,500 is bid. $6,000 is bid. Did you want to bid $65,000? $7,000 now I have, and I'm asking $7,500. Nadine's in at $75,000 now, and now I'm looking for $8,000 I have back online, and asking $85,000. $8,500 back on the phone. $9,000 now is bid, and asking $9,500. $9,500 back to the telephone. $10,000 now I have online, and I'm looking for $11,000. $11,000 is bid now, asking $12,000. $12,000 is bid back online, looking for $13,000. Mark, would you like to bid $13,000? Holding then, online it is at $12,000. Bidding at $12,000. Fair warning, that's yours. That's sold then. That was yours, Andrew, $12,000. And that went to paddle $3,000. And 109 is a new Chalnith totem. Let's see, good turn of the century example. And we'll start the bidding here at only $700. $700 asking on this. May I say $700? At $700 to go. Any interest at $700? Carrying on to the Alfred Wesley, and it is another totem here this evening. We'll start this one again at $2,000. At $2,000 asking on this totem. May I say $2,000? At $2,000. And the Jimmy John, and this is going to be the last totem of the night. So get your totems before they're gone. I've got an opening bid with Vadim at $500 and asking $550 now. At $500 bid asking $550. At $500 asking $550. Are we through then? At $500, $550, $600 now I have to Vadim, looking for $650. I have $600 bid to Vadim, looking for $650 now. I'm holding then at $600. Selling at 600 to 7. And followed by 2 silver bangle bracelets. And we'll start the first early example off at $1,200. At $1,200 on this silver piece, may I say $1,200? $1,200. Next lot is another silver piece, and a nice 19th century example. Great iconography on here, and we'll start the bidding here again at $1,200. I've got $1,200, $1,300 now, and I'm looking for $1,400 to you, Ingo, if you'd like. I have $1,300 bid, asking $14. Are we through then? I can sell then at $1,300. There we are, $1,300 it is. And carrying on to lot 114, and it is this woven basket around a bottle. New Chalneth work again, and I've got an opening bid here. You've got a bid at 700. I have a bid, advance bid of 750, and looking for $800 now. I've got 800, 850. My bid is now at $900, and I'm looking for 950. I have $900 bid now, asking 950. Are we through then at 900? It's my bid then at 9. You're in at 950? It's no longer my bid at 900. It's Vadim's bid at 950, and I will sell then to Vadim's bidder at $950. What's your paddle? 1-1. And the John Attic. Uh-oh. There he is, the Standing Hunter. And we'll start him off at $500. $500 on the Standing Hunter. May I say 500? Cute example from the sale at $500. Cute, maybe not so much describing a hunter. Lot 116 is the another work by Luke Nautalik. And this is the people admiring a bird. And we'll start the bidding here again at $500. I've got a bid at the back at $500, and $550 is against, and it's yours at $600 and looking for $650. I have $600 bid now, looking for $650, and I can sell then at $600. You've got $650 now, and are you in at $7? $750 back to you. I have $700 again, looking for $750, and $750. There we are then at $750 with Vadim's bidder at $750, and I can sell then at $750. Sold then at $750. 7026. And the last lot of the sale are the early cultural amulets of bone and pigment, and we will start these early examples off with bids up to $300 and looking for $325 now. I have $300 bid now, asking $325. Are we through then? I can note $325 in time. $320. Oh, I see. So next would be $340. Are they off on increments? Okay, so I'm selling then to Andrew, is that right? Selling if Andrew's bid then at $320, yes? Yes, $320 it is to paddle 3,000. And with that, I wish you all a safe travel home and a good evening, and thank you for your attendance.